How's it going? We're Fishlegs on the radio 1190. See you, Boulder. Go Rams. I didn't write that song. That was a cover.
By who?
Robert Pollard.
Nice.
It's called The Big Makeover.
Delicious. Love that song.
I'm here with my buddy Nick. Hey, Nick.
Hi there.
What's the next one?
The sad one.
The song is about some sad, gay stuff. Here we go.
Just reminds me I'm alone. There's nothing ever happens. Searching all the time, but I think I found a mission. It's been a minute since my parents gone missing. Wishing that I won't find out. Someone to love to forget all about.
Yeah.
Cool. I only messed that one up a whole lot of times.
It's okay. I couldn't tell. I messed up too.
Yeah, no one can tell.
Nobody can tell.
This is a beautiful metaphor I heard one time.
We're on the radio and nobody listens to the radio.
Okay, yeah,
Fine.
true. But
Okay.
it's like when you embroider and you are only looking at one side, but everyone sees the other side or something. I don't know. That's good one.
Good one,
Anyway,
yeah.
here's another song.
Okay. This song is some more sad gay material.
This
but
is the
it
only
doesn't
one
have
that-
words, so
it's
you
on the
can't tell.
demo. You can get it at a tape at
Yeah.
Fishlegs Records dot
Fishlegs,
something.
fishlegsrecords.infernet.youtube.
Cool.
Here we go. Ready?
Wait, that starts
That's
faster.
not it. This is a song, by the way.
That's a Primus cover.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Les Claypool here on the radio. Radio 1190. See you, Boulder. Go Rams. All right, next song also doesn't have words. It's called Moving to Denver, and it's about moving to Denver. This next one is our last one, and we stole it from TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok wrote this song.
And
It goes a little something like this, and Nick is gonna sing.
oh, thanks for having us, Sam. Oh yeah.
Thanks for having us, Sam, in Radio 1190. Nick,
Oh yeah. You're singing too.
I'm singing too.
You
but
also
didn't-
missed
we
it.
both didn't sing.
Okay.
Jeez, this is a mess.
You think they want me?
That was definitely how the song goes, and we played it correct.
Thank you, Radio 1190.
Thank you, radio. Go Rams, piss and hell. Check me out on the internet.
You are listening to Radio 1190. I'm your host, Sam. We just had Fishlegs play live set in studio, and now we got him in the booth for an interview. So, say what's up, guys.
How's it going? I'm Asa.
Hi there, I'm Nick.
Cool. So, I guess just we start off. You guys were great. It's my first time seeing you live, and
Thank
it's
you.
a little stripped down, I understand, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Normally I have like a full band with like distorted guitars and stuff. But this was not it today.
Yeah.
It was just me and my buddy Nick.
Yeah, Asa offered me this gig like maybe 5 days ago.
No, not even. It was like
Yeah.
3.
So he basically just asked me like, "Hey, can you learn these songs on guitar real quick?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then we played them a minute ago.
And we did it.
Yeah.
And that was the performance. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sweet. Had one cover, 2 covers?
We had 2 covers, yeah.
What was the first one?
The first one was the Big Makeover by Robert Pollard from Guided by Voices.
It's a great song.
It's a good song.
It's also on the tape.
It's also on the tape that
Asa
I
made.
have, that I made, that you can buy
And
if you
Nick-
hit my line.
And Nick mastered it.
Nick mastered it all by himself. He did such a good job. We're so proud of him.
Sweet. All right. So, how did originally? I guess I should be asking you this, Asa, because it started off as a solo project, right?
Yeah,
So how did it form originally?
Yeah, still kind of is a solo project, I guess. And like when I do live performances, I just get whatever random cast of goons.
I'm
like,
just a scab.
yeah.
That's
Nick
all
is
I am.
Nick is a goon. Nick is one of my cronies. Yeah, no, I don't know. This project has sort of only been in like public consciousness for like a few months. I released a demo tape like last summer, but I've been cooking up these songs since November 2019. But I was just too nervous to like release my stuff because I was singing, and singing is cringe, you know. So yeah, that's kind of how it came about. I always knew I wanted to do like something with singing in it, with some like juicy chords and some sad lyrics. Because most of the other stuff I was doing is like hardcore punk and like screaming and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just kind of the I don't know. This project is just all the stuff I do that has singing in it.
So, kind of influences for the project / band. I know you're, well, obviously you're into hardcore and punk and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
You're also like a Dinosaur Jr. fan.
Definitely.
Lots of other indie music.
Definitely.
What would you say like your biggest influences are for kind of Fishlegs as a whole?
Biggest influences, yeah. Dinosaur Jr. is up there. Yeah, like when I first started this project, I was listening to a lot of Husker Du, so that kind of stuff. But more recently, pretty much all the stuff that's coming out on this label, Smoking Room Records,
Yeah.
out of California.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Toner.
Shout out Toner.
Island of Love.
Yeah, no,
Island
Toner.
of Love. That
Toner
video is amazing.
Yeah, Toner, Island of Love. I think probably the biggest inspiration for this project though was Tony Molina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a good music guy, definitely.
Mm-hmm. You ever listen to like Justice Prophet?
Yeah, Justice Prophet. Pretty much everything that gets put out on that label is like really, really freaking sweet.
Mm-hmm.
They might be getting a demo tape in the mail sometime soon.
Ooh, sweet.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, definitely. So you both are from kind of I've been friends with you for a little while now, 2 years, and
Yeah.
you kind of both involved in the DIY scene, and like, how did you get into that? Did you start off with like punk and hardcore, or?
Yeah, punk was definitely like the way into that kind of music. Yeah, I remember I first discovered a Seventh Circle Music Collective back in 2018.
Shout out Aaron Say.
Shout out Aaron
Hi,
Say.
Aaron. If you're listening,
What's up, dude?
I love you.
What's up, man? So I discovered that back in like late 2018 after I found my friend Peter's band, Worthless Commodity. They were just a group of kids like doing exactly what I wanted to do, playing in a hardcore punk band.
and you joined that band, right?
No, I did not.
You did not.
I did not. But
have
I
my
was
will
very,
wrong.
I was very, I don't know. I was like super into them, and I thought they were super cool. But it turns out they're younger than me, and so now I just bully them all the time. It's great.
As it goes.
Yeah.
Classic move.
Yeah, but yeah. So I drove all the way down from Fort Collins, my hometown, to see them open for like 4 people in Denver at Seventh Circle, and I was like, this is so cool. And then that's how I met like the front person for my first band that I joined like a few weeks later, and I don't know. Yeah, the rest was history. You know about that, but that's kind of a whole other.
We won't talk about
Yeah,
that.
that's a whole other can of worms that we don't need to get into on the radio, on the air. It's a story for another time.
And so you grew up in Fort Collins, right? So
Yeah.
being from Fort Collins, did you kind of encounter any, I don't know, I guess difficulties? Like, there are probably going to be some since it's kind of far out there, you know?
Mhm.
Were there any, like, difficulties, like, trying to get your music out there, or, like, trying to get to gigs or anything like that?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I didn't have a license, and I was like depending on like my parents for rides for like the first 2 years, and so I could only go to shows in Denver like once or twice a month at the very most. And yeah, and the scene in Fort Collins is there's still a scene up there, and there's stuff going on, but yeah, like the hardcore scene just at that time, at least before like COVID and quarantine and all that happened. It wasn't super happening. It was just like it was pretty small. But things are like really cooking there now, which is really sweet.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it has more of a DIY presence than, at least kind of when I started coming to shows like 2 years ago. I remember like I went to a show in Fort Collins, and I was just like, man, what's happening here? I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah,
But now it seems like it definitely has a few more spots. Are there any spots that you want to like shout out or anything like
Yeah,
that?
well, I mean, there's
Pinball Jones.
Oh,
R.I.P.
yeah.
rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I played
Yeah.
one show there.
I remember.
Great show though.
It was cool. It was a good show.
It was it was they gave us free drink vouchers and we were all like 17 or like we could like redeem them and we were like, oh well, none of us drink, so
Yeah. A
Yeah.
straight edge
Well-
band too.
yeah. And it's like, okay, well, we're just gonna play for fun now. So, but
Nice.
Pinball Jones was great.
Yeah.
Any other spots?
Well, the one spot that we have right now is Blast and Scrap. Shout out Mike. Yeah, he's kind of carrying the Fort Collins DIY scene on his back right now. It's the parking lot right now. The venue that we have is the parking lot of a food co-op, and it's something. You know, you gotta take it you can get, especially when like everything got cleared out from in COVID and stuff. But yeah, it's cool. The heavy music scene in Fort Collins is really popping off right now. Shout out Old Skin. Shout out Opposition Agent. Shout out Sludge Broker. Yeah, no, there's some good bands up there now,
Mhm.
and yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, I really hate living in Fort Collins. I don't live there anymore, thankfully. But yeah, it kind of stinks for me to be in. But there's some cool people up there who are doing some cool things, and yeah, I don't know. Shout out Fort Collins, I guess.
Go Rams.
Kind of limited.
Go,
but,
go
yeah.
Rams.
Go Buffs.
Yeah.
Um,
Go Buffs, brother.
So for kind of the future of Fishlegs,
Mm-hmm.
what do you have planned? Anything big?
Yeah, I mean, nothing huge right now, but I'm just sitting on like a ton of material right now because all the songs that are like released that I put out on the demo are super old because I just been like messing with them for so long because I was so nervous to release it. So I just have all this new material that I'm just like waiting to release, and so I think this winter I'm gonna try to record that. As far as live shows go, I don't really know just because like the lineup is it's ever changing. I just like get all my friends who want to play in it. So and that just depends on people's like schedules.
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
that's the way to do it.
It's a little easier in Denver now too, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I get to see my pals every day. It's pretty
Mhm.
nice.
Yep. Cool. I don't have too many more questions for you. Are there any? You're in some other projects, right? Both of you guys.
Yes. Yeah.
Would you like to talk about those at all for a second before
yeah.
we're out of some time here?
For sure.
Assist, the hardcore punk rock band, playing Convulse Fest.
This
Yeah.
coming weekend.
This
Well, not this coming weekend. The weekend after this coming weekend.
Yes. This.
a week from today.
What's the date? October 8th?
It's
8th and 9th.
8th
So,
and 9th. Yeah.
We're playing the 8th.
October 8th and 9th, Convulse Fest, which turned into, or Convulse Weekend, which turned into Convulse Fest.
Yeah.
Lots of good bands are playing. On Convulse Records website, there's still 2-day passes available, I think, if you want to come to that.
There's 2-day passes and there's also single day.
The Wimp
tickets.
The Wimp tickets,
Yeah.
1-day passes.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, but and then before at Mutiny Cafe in Denver, there's also a pre-show with some good bands playing too.
Yep.
Big Laugh.
Big Laugh, shout out.
Shout out Prowler.
Shout
War,
out, shout
all
out
those bands.
Gordy. Just
Shout out to all of Gordy's bands.
all of
Shout
them.
out to Gordy.
All 10 of them,
Mhm.
or whatever. Cool. Well, shout out Sist.
Sist.
You can catch them around. They're around.
We'll be playing some shows.
Sis is around. We're always
There's-
rocking.
There's a couple shows that have yet to be announced, but
Yep.
it'll be cool. There will be some appearances.
And then, last question: where can listeners find Fishlegs music?
I have my demo up on YouTube right now. It was supposed to be on Bandcamp, but I'm just lazy and I haven't.
You
put
got to
on
do
there.
it.
Yeah, I got to do that. So you can get it on YouTube, or if you want, you can hit my line at the Big Makeover on Infragram. You can shoot me a message and I'll send you a cassette tape for $5 or whatever you can pay.
Yep.
What else? I think that's pretty much where you can listen to my music right now.
Mhm.
Also, you can listen to my music on Radio 1190
Whoa, whoa.
KVCU. Go Rams!